What is up, guys? Homely Gamer here, and today I have a new thing that I'm going to be trying, and I'm doing a Pokemon Showdown Moveset video, I guess you could say. My first episode, I'm going to be using the Helix fossil himself, Omastar, and when I was looking at this thing's base stats, I looked at he has really high defense and special attack, and his special defense and HP are mediocre, I guess, but you can work with that. So, you know, I knew that I either wanted to make a defensive Pokemon or a special Pokemon that could, you know, take some hits. So, to start off, I made this defensive set, I guess. The item I just threw leftovers on there to get recovery. And the ability, I have Shell Armor, you know. Nothing bad with it, can't be struck by a critical hit. None of these would really help a defensive Pokemon. And then, the first move I put is Stealth Rocks, you know, because doesn't hurt anything to have Stealth Rocks on there, well, except for the enemy. But, you know, it's always good to have Stealth Rocks. Second move is Scald, and Scald, you know, just for that stab water type move with a chance to burn to targets, that's nice. And, Toxic for, you know, just the main status and poison them to get some residual damage. And I have Ice Beam for, you know, just another move. For Ice Beam, you might be able to switch out with Rest, honestly, if you want to. That could be an option. But, I don't know. I would prefer Ice Beam. And here are the EVs and Nature. I went 252 Defense HP because this thing is just meant to stall things out with Toxic. That's why Rest would be really nice there. And, mainly, this thing can get up rocks. That's good. And the next set is a Shell Smash set with the Life Orb to get a lot of damage. So with Shell Smash, if you don't know, it boosts special attack and speed by 2, but it lowers defense and special defense by 1. Honestly, it's one of the it's a great move with Pokemon that have it, because it can just set up an insane amount of stat points. Like the special attack would be double, so you'd have over 600 or 700 special attack in just one turn. Same with speed would be over 400. You could outspeed most non-Scarfers. And then, yeah. So the ability Weak Armor is used to increase your speed one more if you get hit by an attack. So if you get hit by a physical attack, your defense will get lowered, but then you'll Shell Smash and your speed will be even higher. So it'll be about 2.5 times that, which is like 500, I think. So yeah, it gets some pretty insane amounts. And then Shell Smash, obviously, and then Surf. Or you could run Hydro Pump, but I don't like missing. So, Surf for all, you know, just stab. Ice Beam for coverage, and Hidden Power Grass for coverage. And the next set is pretty much kind of the same, like, style, except it's running Specs, so you can just straight up jump into it. And the thing about this thing, well, okay, first off, I have a Swift Swim, you know, because you can probably do Shell Armor if you want to, but I would recommend using this thing on a rain team. Or use it in a rain dance, because his speed is very abysmal. But I just have Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Earth Power, and HP Grass. You know, those are all just used for coverage and stab, I guess. You could probably throw something else instead of Earth Power, but he doesn't. Honestly, his move pool is pretty bad. But you work with what you got. You could do Ancient Power, I guess. But sorry, I have something smudged on my screen. What is that? Okay, anyway. The EV spread I have is 252 speed and 252 in special attack and just 4 in HP. And I'm running Modest because this thing's speed is not that great anyway. So, but with a Swift Swim it doubles to 400. So that's what really puts this thing ahead of everything. And then the last set is the Assault Vest. This thing I would guess would be pretty useful in competitive play, because if you don't, Assault Vest 1.5 times damage, or 1.5 times special defense, my bad, but it can only use damaging moves. So with Shell Armor, this Pokemon cannot be struck by a critical hit, I guess that's what it is. And let's jump into the EVs. I went max special attack and special defense and a bold nature, and though those are kind of weird, but I think it gives you the best coverage of everything. It gets your special defense and defense over 300, which is pretty insane. And you still have a special attack of over 300. And these moves are relatively decent coverage. There's a couple Pokemon that you couldn't hit, but not many. You could use this EV spread right here that it shows. If you can't see that, it's 252 special attack and 252 HP, just to get you know, more HP, I guess, because the HP is not that great. But overall, I'd say that Omastar is honestly a pretty viable Pokemon. I might use him in one of my next sessions if I feel like it. And also, sorry, there's not going to be a session uploaded today. Apparently when I was recording my last sessions, a couple of the battles didn't record. So, I'm going to have to record that at a different sitting. So it won't be like in the same sitting, but it will still be the same team. So, I hope you like these movesets, and I'll see you next time. Bye.